and that's a great question about how to be diagnosed, or how do you know you have herpes. There's a couple ways to be diagnosed. So one would be clinically, and that would be you have symptoms, you go to the doctor, and the doctor looks at it and says, it looks like it, based on your symptoms, it's herpes. The downside with that is you can't give a diagnosis of HSV1 or HSV2 because you're not looking at the viral DNA, you're just looking at it. So you don't know what type you have, but you just know you have herpes. Then the next way would be is if you have a swab done. So a swab done is done on the blister. So you have to have an active blister, a visible blister, and you go in there with a Q-tip and you get the viral DNA out, and that's where you would test for that. The downside to that is if you do it too soon or too late, then you would probably test negative. So you have to do it with an active outbreak. And then the third way to be diagnosed with herpes would be through a blood test. So the herpes doesn't live in your blood. What you're looking for is for antibodies. So the antibodies are what can determine if you have HSV1 and HSV2.